Hello everybody! Welcome! Thank you guys so much for tuning into the video. B-Man here, and of course with the co-existing commentator slash showrunner is Also Cool Guy. We really appreciate you guys coming in. This is the second iteration of our UMVC3 Jeopardy. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I just want to let you know up front first, we do have our 3 contestants. We will be introducing them in a short bit. We were supposed to have 4, but unfortunately we couldn't. We really wanted to have T.A. Wolf as our 4th participant, and he was really adamant on coming, but unfortunately he just couldn't make it. He was not really feeling well, so I'm hoping that he does feel better for hopefully the next one, but he is with us in spirit, at least when it comes to how well you know Marvel 3. This is what I really was questioning. Me and Oso are just sitting here, and we're like, you know what, we've played this game for 10 plus years, you know, we love this game, but how well do people really know Ultimate Marvel 3? What do we mean by that? Well, if you can kind of see on the screen that you have, we kind of have some questions for you in relations to what's actually within Marvel 3. And trust me, more questions will come that are definitely more ambiguous. So we hope you can stick around and enjoy it. But let's introduce our contestants. We have PA Sword.
Hey guys, I'm PA Sword.
And we have Well Dressed Gem. He is one of the local FGC heads for the Long Island community. Welcome.
Hey, what's good, guys? I'm thankful to be here.
All right. And, of course, we have one of the pinnacle heads of the modded Marvel scene, Xeno, as well. Welcome, Xeno.
Yo, thank you for having me, B-Man.
Of course, of course. You guys are all... I really appreciate everybody's time coming into it. I really hope you guys like Marvel 3 as much as I do. But let's see how well you guys actually know the game that we all know and love. It's Marvel, baby, but is it really? Let's just kind of get things started. So... pretty much, if you guys aren't aware of Jeopardy and how the rules work, it is pretty much carbon copy. We have our own 5 categories with 5 different questions for each category. Everyone will be getting a certain amount of points. You will also be deducted points if you get questions wrong. So you really want to make sure you have your right answers and you want to take the time to answer so you can get things right. When you answer the question correctly, whoever does get that question correct can pick the next category and then move on from there. There are indeed daily doubles in here, so some questions are worth even more than what they allude to be. But they are relative within each category, so we have the first one being character moves. So that can range from what exactly is the character move we're referencing, who has that move, what is the input for that move. There are a lot of questions within that type of idea, so it is all relating to that. Health is another category returning from the previous one, so it's all relation to character's health, their health values, who has more, what exactly it means to have health in the game, and even properties within the health that you may not know about. So that's another category. Color slots is a new category. Everyone has their own picks. Everyone kind of likes, I like my blue team. But what is that color? Do you really know what that color is and which that one is, you know? You can actually see it on your title card before you pick the character. So let's see if you have that type of character mindset to know which one we're looking at. That's the idea behind that. Assist type. What are your assists? Assists are really important in the game. It is pretty much the bone factor of what makes Marvel special. You have your jam sessions, you have your missiles, you have all that type of stuff. But what exactly is the assist type I'm referencing? Well, I guess we're going to have to see that and find out, shall we? And themes. What does that mean? Well, some people like to play this game with music. Some people don't. Don't want to trash Elden, but some people will trash Elden. So what does that mean? Well, the OST of the game. Do you really know it? That's pretty much where the idea goes behind that. So, it should be a lot of fun. We have also more categories into the Double Jeopardy as well. But let's just get things started, and we need to figure out who is going to go first. Also generated a number between 1 and 20, so I asked the participants to give me a number, and whoever is the closest or right on the money will be able to go first. So, just to let everybody know, the number is 17. Going with Sword, he picked 1. I don't think he's going to go first, unless somehow everyone else picked 1. Xeno picked 1.
God.
Oh. All right, now Jim, this is all writing on you. If you, from a number between 1 and 20, picked 1, this will be the first. You know what?
And I hope only time, because his number picked is 12. Thank fucking Lord God Christ. I saw a 1 in the number, and I was going to flip my fucking table. Alex Trebek does not swear on his show, but I swear on mine. That was so freaking funny. What a way to start. Thank you guys for participating in the 1 through 20. 2 of y'all got mixed, but Gem, please pick the first category, and let's get started with Ultimate Marvel 3 for the Jeopardy. Go right ahead.
All right, I'll start it with, give me health for 300.
Health for 300. You got it. Who has more health, Jill or Shumagarath? Sword.
Shumagarath.
And the answer being... Shuma does indeed have more health. Absolutely. So, first place for the points is in Sword's favor. Okay. So, there are going to be some questions where they might just be like, you know, one or the other. So, you just pretty much need to pick first. So, we have a little bit of a curveball when it comes to some of these answering. So, that was actually one of the first ones. Okay. All right, Sword. Since you picked that one, you got that correct. Please pick the next category.
Themes for 500, Mr. Trebek.
Okay. Oh, Trebek. Oh.
I heard themes for 500.
All right. So let everybody be quiet so we can actually hear the theme. Make sure that you are also unmuted for it. Name this theme. Please go ahead and play. Xeno.
It is the Galactus theme.
That is correct. That is indeed Galactus' theme. You will not really know that theme if you don't play the arcade mode. But Xeno actually, if I'm not mistaken, did a unique thing about him: have a world record with the arcade mode on the world records. Is that correct?
Yes. Unfortunately, I don't have it anymore, but I'm coming back for that.
You're coming for that record, so he knows that theme. So very, very good. Xeno, please. The next category.
You know, let's stick with it. Let's do a character themes for 100.
100. Okay, he wants to solidify the lead a bit more. All right, name the theme. Sword, go ahead.
What is the main menu theme?
That is correct. Everyone should know this theme. It's the theme that you listen to as you just play around and you just leave the thing on. You gotta hear that. All right, Sword, go ahead.
Themes for 200, please.
Okay, 200. Name this theme. Gem, go ahead.
What is the character selecting?
Correct. Yes, sir. Everybody's on the board now. Gem with 200, Xeno with 5, and Sword for 4. Seem like it's going pretty good so far. You guys really like that music. Okay, please. Next category.
Let's keep going with themes for 3.
Themes for 3. Go ahead. Name this theme as a daily double. Keep in mind, this is worth double the points. Please, go ahead. Sword.
What is the... Oh boy, how to word this? The online match found sound.
We're gonna confer.
I personally think that is as accurate as it comes. You know, pretty much the specific answer is here comes the new challenger, but that is the online request. You got a new match as the theme, so that pretty much works out. That I would call that as correct. That's how I feel. You know, Sword, good stuff. I feel like that's accurate. So double the points. You know, that was our first daily double. Remember, there are still a few daily doubles within this category. So, or maybe not the category, but at least this segment of Jeopardy. So there definitely are some more opportunities. Good job, Sword. Please continue.
Let's go health for 500.
Ooh, moving on back to the health. Okay, great. All right. You say 500?
I
He
did.
did.
Okay,
You did?
I thought I heard 100. Okay, my mistake. Combining both HPs, how much does Phoenix/Dark Phoenix have in total? Sword, go ahead.
750,000.
That's correct! Wow! Sword with the values of the least. You gotta do some math too. Sword is on fire. 1,500 right off the gate. Wow, I'm really impressed. Okay, Sword, go ahead.
Character moves for 100.
Character moves 100. Name this move for Wolverine. DP plus 2 attacks. Sword.
What is Fatal Claw?
That's incorrect. Unfortunately, that's incorrect. All right. Gem.
What is Drill Claw?
That is incorrect. Xeno.
Oh, come on, man. What is Weapon X?
That's correct.
Oh, thank fuck.
The 2 buttons. Gem, a little bit off. He had the right idea for the input, but it was the 2 buttons that came with the super as Weapon X. Man, I'm a little disappointed by Sword standards. He plays that character too. I'm a little, oh no. All right.
Players were just masters.
Man, all right. Xeno, please, go ahead.
Alright, I'm gonna play it safe. I just got 100, so I can afford to lose it. Let's go color slots for 100.
Color slots. Okay.
All right.
All right. This is a little bit different. We need to actually show you the picture for this. So we were unfortunately not able to sync it with this. So bear with us as he pulls it up. But name the color slot for this. For Sentinel. What is the number for this? Sword.
6.
That is color 6. Congratulations. Moving on. Okay, great. Good job. All right. Pick the next category.
I can't see the board.
Oh, yeah.
we
sorry
need
about
to switch that up. Yeah, thank you.
Come on, Trebek.
I need the helpful showrunner help, you know what I'm saying?
Let's go character moves 200.
Character moves 200, okay. What is the input for Super Scroll's Worm Squash? Sword.
What is Dragon Punch?
That's incorrect. Oh, it didn't resume. I'm sorry. Oh, Xeno, go ahead.
I'm gonna take a wild guess at a down H.
That's correct! That's the most disrespectful move in the game. He squashes him. You've seen it in tournaments. You don't see it that often, but it's so disrespectful. We had to have that move in this here. All right, Xeno, please. Next category.
Let's see. Let's go assist type for 100.
Ooh, all right. We're going some new assist type. Okay. What is Wesker's beta assist? Sword.
What is Samurai Edge?
Yeah, good job. Samurai Edge. You play the character too. Yeah, we get those points. All right, nice. Please, next category.
Themes for 400.
Themes for 4. Gotta lock in that last one. Okay. All right. Name this theme.
I hope this doesn't go on the other screen.
Well.
Let's try it. Oh, there it is. Perfect.
Xeno.
Fuck it, I'll lose it all. Is this the Demon Village?
Wow! The Hail Mary! That is correct! Xeno, what do you... How did he get that? No stage themes too? You know these? Wow, the bearer of the unsung knowledge is Xeno. I'm most impressed. Okay, that is all of the themes down. So, let's move on to the next category. Wow, so impressive. Please, go ahead.
Sure, let's go color slots 200.
Color slots 200, okay. Again, we need to pull up the picture, but what is this color slot for Doctor Strange? Are we skipping? Oh, we're skipping. Oh no, we have our first skip of the night. Okay, well, we gave you guys plenty of time. I guess no one is just wanting to go through with their points, but the answer is color 5. Definitely a little bit of a mix there. He has a lot of different colors, but, you know, maybe we could pick it up in the next one. So, Xeno, since we skipped, gotta pick the next category. Please, go ahead.
Assist type 200.
All right, 200. What is the super that Dr. Doom does when doing a THC and having his assist set as molecular shield? Gem.
What is Spear Flame?
That is correct. Sphere Flame. Yeah, Gem back on the board, getting some money in there. Yeah. All right. Next category. Please go ahead.
Forgot about the push to talk. Can I get character moves for 300?
Character moves, 300. Sure. What is the input for Felicia's Toy Touch? Gem.
What is down, forward, medium?
Wow! Again with the unsung knowledge of characters. He is on a roll here. That's 2 in a row. Gem coming back in the swing of things. All right, great. With 600, please. Next one.
I'll take health for 4.
Health for 4. He really wants to bank in on that lead. I like it. Another daily double. Okay. Ooh. Who has less health? Dante or Wolverine? Really want to think about this answer.
Yeah. Wolverine?
Sword. Oh! Gem, you didn't buzz in! You didn't buzz!
Oh, I went by Jeopardy rules.
No, it's.
I'll take that.
I totally understand where it comes from, but when you pick it, it's open for everybody. It's not just for yourself. Yeah, sorry if that was a little bit of a misunderstanding.
Nah, that's okay.
That's okay. If we still want to go through with it by the buzzer's rules, Sword, please go ahead.
It's Wolverine.
It is Wolverine. That. Who has less health is the question. That is incorrect.
Correct. It was a trick question. Damn.
All right. Well, we can reset it with the buzzer again. So, whoever buzzes in first, Gem.
It was Dante.
Yeah. Okay. You still pretty much got your daily double anyway, but that's all right. So, yeah, when it does come time for the daily doubles, it's not just for the person who actually picked it. It's open for everybody. I'm sorry for misleading on that. But, yes, that is still open for everyone, so just going into it for the future. But, yeah, you get to ride on that. Go ahead, Gem.
Can I get health for 100?
Health for 100, okay. All right. Name 2 characters with 750k health. Sorry, it just didn't click. Okay, go ahead. Gem, please.
Can I get Rocket Raccoon and Strider Hear You?
Rocket Raccoon and Strider Hear You are indeed correct. Those are 2 of the 3. And I'm really surprised you pick Akuma as a main of your characters and you didn't name the one that is correct on that one. That's pretty funny. All right, Gem, with a surprising twist of fate, coming in ahead on 1,500. Please, next category.
Let's clean out health. 200, please.
All right, health for 200. All right, what is the move that gives Frank West red life back? Sword.
What is Snapshot?
Yes, that's correct. Snapshot. Good job. All right, back into it. Okay, with 800. And I saw Gem did click. That's another main of his. I saw that. Okay, next category.
Let's go for character moves 400.
Character moves 400. Okay, moving along. Name this move for Nemesis. Half circle plus 2 attacks. Oh man, I am so unhappy.
Motion is crying somewhere.
I'm crying. I'm
Yeah,
crying. What do you mean motion's crying? This is me we're talking about.
What the hell do you mean you're crying? You're the one who hit me.
Yeah, I hit you with it. Isn't that crazy? I may have hit everybody in here actually with it. So
I can't fault the players for not knowing what this move is. Number 1, Nemesis is a niche character. But number 2, just the name of it.
It is also the best move in the game because if you hit Fatal Mutation, you do win the entire tournament. So it is the best and worst. So I'm sorry, but I can't believe Nemi is skipped once again, man. That's crazy. All right. So I think it was Sword that got it last time. So please pick the next category.
Character moves 500.
Character moves for 5. All right, the last in this category. And the last daily double must emphasize once again, anyone can buzzer. So please, definitely want to try to get these points in. So, what is the input for Strider Hiryu's Formation A2? Is it not working? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The buzzer was, it kind of froze for a second. So let me reset. Okay, go ahead. Now you can start buzzing. That was a little bit messed up on my end, so.
I mean, this is a lot of points to bank for.
And we're gonna skip a daily double question. That's, I think, a first for us.
It's safe.
It sure is safe. No one really wants to lose their lead. I totally respect that. Now, Strider Hiryu has, I think, about 4 or 5 different formations as we went through. But A2 is Fireball back medium. That is pretty much the bird version. It has pretty much I believe it's A1 and A2, and then it goes to like B. Strider Hiryu, everybody. Formation, you know? It's definitely one of those hard questions, that's for sure. I don't blame anybody if you want to keep their points. That is definitely a safe move, but that is a lot of points, unfortunately, left on the table. But, Sword, please pick next category.
Assist type for 500.
Assist type for 5, trying to really banking on a lead. For Harriet's double lariat assist, what is the assist direction?
I'm not sure what question this is asking, to be honest.
Yeah, we allow like clarification
Okay.
if possible.
Yeah.
So that I can totally respect that. So I will reset it again just because this is definitely a weird question because not many people know about what this means. So when you find your assist, right? They're the alpha, beta, gamma, right? And there's actually, if you see on the bottom, it tells you a direction of where that assist goes and also the category of it. So there's 3 different real types of things you can really learn from the assist. What it is, the direction of it, like pretty much what that is, and pretty much the category of that assist. So we're pretty much going for what that direction is, you know? Pretty much there are a couple different ones. So I can reset it. We can try it one more if anyone is really keen on trying. Is anyone voting on? I see a lot of no's.
Yeah, there's
so
a lot of shaking heads.
It's too ambiguous.
it's definitely one of those ones. No one really sees it and pays attention to it, but it is on the assist type. So
I know what you mean. I just genuinely don't know
no,
the answer.
I'm gonna tell you, like, it's definitely one of those weird ones. When you see it,
So the answer, I'm gonna just put it now, and it'll make sense once I hit the space bar, is instant.
I knew it.
Assists like this, Morgan, where the assist
Amaterasu, you know, with
meter game. It's an instant. It comes out, I think, frame 0.
pretty much it comes out when the assist is out, and there are some others like an up forward direction or front or something like that. There are assists that are like straight up like upward, you know, like that's pretty much what we were looking at.
Yeah, it'll say down forward or down back.
Right.
Like there are specific ones that'll do that. But
Yeah.
this was a tough one, and that's why it is. For
A 500, yeah. So definitely safe bet. Again, I think that's 3 in a row. Definitely a little bit of the ambiguous. This is why it's trying to like, we try to get a little bit more of like, a little bit more like head thinking when it comes to some of these questions. You know, like you see assist type, you're like, yeah, all right, that's easy. But is it really easy? Because we all really kind of skip a lot of that stuff. So definitely may want to keep on that for the next Jeopardy for anyone who's participating in that one. Okay, all right. Sword, please, another category.
Let's try assist for 400.
All right, gonna bank on assist again. Okay. What is the super that Thor does when doing a THC and having his assist set as Mighty Spark? Did it not reset? Okay, sorry. Go ahead. This buzzer is really off on resets here. No one knows the Oh my. I am so sorry that these really are tough hitting questions for you guys, I guess. Wow.
I was gonna guess, but the timer ran out.
Well, it is what it is. We do have again another safe save. It's Mighty Thunder. He only has like two real supers that come out on different assist types, but you kind of have to pick kind of one or the other, you know what I'm saying? So Mighty Thunder is indeed the correct answer, but Sword, please, another category.
Let's just round out the assists.
All right, sounds good. What is Trish's alpha assist type? Sword.
What is trick hopscotch?
Trick Hopscotch. He got the full name. We would have just taken Hopscotch. But yeah, Trick Hopscotch is indeed the full name. And just like that, he may be down on life, but not by far, only by 100 points. And taking the next category in the color or whatever, he might actually take it back. So please, next category.
Color for 3.
Color for 3. Okay, once again, we need to show the picture. But what is this color slot for Hulk? Xeno.
Fuck it, color slot 4.
Incorrect.
Damn.
Gem.
We're balling. Let's go with color slot 5.
Incorrect. Gem. and Xeno with the negative points on that sword is shaking his head. He is not trying to lose those points. He is color slot 2. See, when looking at Hulk a lot, you kind of see that color, and he's big and green, but he kind of has like 3 different green colors as color slots. So definitely a big mix when it comes to.
Over even more on that.
Yeah, it's definitely a hard one. That's for sure. Like
color slots 1, 2, and 6.
Yeah, they are all the green colors. So we went with one of the greens. Okay.
Yeah, color slots 1, 2, and the alternate actually.
Yeah, the alternate.
The alternate. Yeah, yeah.
Six is
I feel like that
two,
one everyone would pick because it's clearly one is different than all the rest. But Sword,
Right.
please go ahead.
400.
400. We're just going right down the list. Okay. Here we go. Everyone loves Jill. What is her color?
Oh no.
What do you mean? Nobody plays Jill? No one plays Jill? Who saw that coming? We have like the most skips in succession than I think that we've ever seen, but that's okay. We're going.
I mean, the gap of points is very small.
It is
right
definitely.
now.
I definitely respect it for sure. So everyone unless you absolutely know it, color slot 4. I mean, you do have pretty much like a 1 in 6 guess, but that's a 1 in 6 guess. That's a 0 mix-up. So, so we're just giving you guys 0 mix-ups, and everyone's not blocking it or just killing him. So I don't know how you want to take it. All right, Sword. No real point to pick it, but the last category being for 500. What is this color slot for Storm? Sword actually wanted to try to get the points here.
What is color slot 2?
That is incorrect. Gem. You need push the talk.
Color slot 3. 3.
Incorrect. Does Xeno want to try to bank on the lead and go for it, or is he going to be safe with his
Do it. Peer pressure.
definitely peer pressure?
Oh, fuck it.
It's
I think
too
I
late.
spotted this color. Oh,
It's-
damn.
It's too late.
Damn.
I
It is
appreciate
too
the
late.
effort on everyone trying though, but this is color 4. Yeah. So
Like,
if we could-
5 of those were 4.
if we could, yes, pretty there. We're hitting you with the same mix-up, but you just gotta block it. That's all.
I'm going to tell you right now, this was the hardest color slot to choose because color slot 1 is the exact same as color slot 4, except, and I will bring this up here because this was just hilarious.
So we definitely, just for everyone in the audience as well that's watching, I wouldn't be surprised if everyone had also said this was maybe like color slot 1, right? These are like, it took me about like 2 minutes, 3 minutes to really see any sort of difference when it came to this. So definitely give us some time to find that color for sure.
Yeah, actually, there's a. Actually, hold on. Tell me, I'm gonna send you this, B-Man. Tell me if this is all right to show, because this, I think this just shows all of them. Let me see. That.
Well, we don't have any more color slots, so that's fine.
No,
Yeah,
no,
we can.
I mean that.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, it's her.
Alright,
It's her.
so-
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm gonna open link. And I'm gonna put this here. The only difference between color slot 1 and 4 is just the yellow accents. That is it.
You can see like the pants are like maybe slightly off on like a shade darker, but we're like, what the hell? Oh, it's literally just a color. Like, I couldn't be... If you guys said number 1, I wouldn't have put it past you, you know? Like, damn, that is quite similar. And it took us quite a bit to figure that one out. But yeah, guys, no, that is at least the first portion for our Jeopardy. Currently in the lead by a huge marginal differences that came back down by a couple of missed opportunities here. Xeno is actually ahead only by 200 over Gem with 700 and Sword with 6. So it is relatively close within everyone's knowledge, but when it comes to these next categories of questions, we really want to try to... A lot of reservations since we are pretty much low on your points here, but definitely want to try to keep that lead and keep those points, because these upcoming ones, if you thought that some of these were difficult, boy golly, we have the next set. So we'll give you guys a minute to prepare for that. Definitely want to thank everyone who's come in to here so far and giving the support. I really appreciate you guys coming in and watching. I hope you guys are enjoying it. Let me hear what you guys think into the stream chat. And of course, going into the next set of categories, let's let you marinate on some of these in here. These are definitely a little bit out of left field when it comes to what the game really gives you. I see Xeno's eyes, look, scanning, checking his repertoire. So I will introduce these and explain to the best of my ability. And if anyone has questions, I will definitely hear your questions before we go into it. So please, if you guys got a question, let's do it. So character quotes. Character quotes, what's that mean? If anyone says a thing, whether their win quote or whether their introduction into like speaking to a certain character or even in general, or questions like, who is this person saying this to? These are all things that you hear when like you kind of start the game and when the character wins, or you know, whatever the case, right? So these are relative to the character quotes themselves. Heroes and heralds. I'm gonna raise my hand here and say I don't know what the fuck I was thinking when coming up with this category. Me and Oso spent about 10 minutes, maybe 15, like saying, let's run through some of these, right? Let's actually try to... And then I'm like, halfway through, I'm like, no one's gonna fucking know what fucking Mega Man's card does. Why am I going with this? But why is this category up? Well, much like how the color pack for each character is, you know, you get to pick whichever color slot it is. There are characters that are on these cards. That's all I'm going to say for this category. So, they may not have been in the game, but they are in the game. That's all I'm going to say for that. And character bios. So, within the gallery section, there are 3D models that you can view, and they give a description for the category of the character. Kind of like how the old school Marvel cards used to be, like power level for the character or intelligence. We had a category like this before in the previous Jeopardy, you know? So it's kind of similar to that, but this is relative to the character bio. Who is this character? Where they're from? Where did they originally come from? Who are they about? Whatever the case is, right? This is related to the character that is specifically within their character bio. So, simple enough, I guess. Arcade endings. Xeno might actually be pretty good at this. He's got the world record, at least at some point, for carry. Alright, fair enough. He might be okay with it, but these are all relative to the character endings. Whether this is related to their ending. I'm going to leave it as ambiguous as that is because I don't want to go into specifics unless you guys have a specific question. And the in-game manual. I do not mean when you bought the game and you had a physical copy of the manual. I mean, in the gallery section, you can look at the in-game manual within the game. And there are pages. I believe 14, 13, there's a few pages. What's in the manual? I hope you guys read your homework and check that out. But let's, since we're wanting to kind of have things kind of go along, does anyone have any questions? I'd love to answer them if you guys have anything, but if it seems as straightforward as it is, Jen, please. I will take 2 questions if you have.
No. Can we have easier questions? Is all I'm asking.
Oh, easier questions. Maybe the next. Maybe if you get the second place tonight, maybe I might maybe make it a little bit easier on the second place last chance qualifier. I think we made it a little bit too easy on the last one, and maybe this might be a little bit too extreme. this is why we want to try to find the right range of right questions to ask. So definitely want to like make it as fair as it can as we go forward, but I just felt that mainly like it was pretty easy, the first things we came up with the first time, and just maybe people just too quick to the gun. This one is definitely on the max handicap section, I would say, on your character selection. But let's see how well you guys do. If no one has any questions, Sword is actually in the least of the lead, so we're going to have him try to maybe ride on momentum to see if he wants to pick this category and move forward with it. So, please pick the first category for our first question.
Oh, you know, fuck it, Weeball, in-game manual for 1,000. Let's get it out of the way.
Okay! He knows the manual, does he now? Okay.
Alright.
Okay. Name one of the 3 characters in the tips section on page 12. Oh, no. Oh, no. Not even again. Oh, wait, Sword! Sword pushed in! Sword did at the last second.
All the chips right now. Who's Tron?
That is incorrect. He is down bad on the points. Does anyone else want to buzz? Is anyone down to clown? Okay, well, okay.
So, again, this is, I don't think it's as ambiguous as we're making it seem. It's in the game.
It is. I'm sorry, guys. When you boot in Marvel vs. Capcom 3, I'm tired of people just going straight to training room. There are other modes. And I said, do your homework. There's a lot of stuff within Marvel 3 that nobody really looks at. And it's quite clear to see that maybe for the next one, we may not be as ambiguous with these questions, but at least know what you're getting yourself into for the next one.
Full honesty, I had no clue there was an in-game manual either.
Neither did I until we actually started doing some research.
Characters, I'm just like, why?
Gem mains Frank West. He couldn't even guess his own character. And Phoenix Wright, Xeno, also with a main character with the Lythero teams and all. You guys, man, you couldn't even guess wrong and say Phoenix if you said Phoenix Wright. I would have taken either one. We just wanted one character. But
for the YouTubers, for the people that are in YouTube, and for the people that are on Twitch that want to participate, you now see the magnitude of fuckery.
we are straight mixing, and I do feel bad that we are not getting the right answers or even guesses, but I do feel good that we are mixing the hell out of veterans of the game. So that feels good on my end. So, okay, let's move forward. Sword, I guess you could try to run it back with another category.
Let's do arcade endings for 1,000.
Arcade endings for 1,000.
I need my money back.
Yeah, you do. You at least need to get that investment back. That's for sure. Okay. Whose helmet does MODOK wear in his character ending? Gem.
Who is Galactus?
Yeah! Wow! The one that me and Oso didn't think people were gonna get right. Wow, look at that! With a commanding lead now.
We were so certain someone was gonna say Nova, Zero, or Magneto.
Yeah. It's like, I'm gonna just wear this guy's hat. No! He got Galactus. Good job. Okay. With a commanding lead of 1,700. Gem, please go ahead.
You know, I'm really confident right now, so I'm going to humble myself by going in-game manual 800.
Ooh, we're going back to the books, are we? And the daily double, it sure is, isn't it? Okay, it's good that you're not stuck with it just by yourself on this one, huh? Okay, yeah. On page 6, name 2 of the partner moves. Does anyone have crickets? Okay. It is 9:30 p.m. on my side. I might hear them outside my there they are. They're in my basement. No! And they're also within the daily double. Unfortunately, that is the second daily double we are skipping tonight. And what are the partner moves, Oso?
Now, when you see this, you're gonna hit yourself. You're gonna knock yourself over for this one.
Crossover attack, crossover assist, and crossover counter. These are what are categorized as partner moves because these are, you call your partner and they do a specific thing and they're all relative to crossovers because it's a crossover game. You got it. Anyway, moving on. Unfortunately, that is the second. Sword is not happy with me. You are down bad on points. Jem, please pick the next category.
Oh, I'm nice and humbled. I'll take character quotes for 6, please.
Character quotes. Neato. Okay, we're going a little bit different here. Okay. Who says this quote? Sometimes I think the whole world deserves damnation. Sword.
Who is Ghost Rider?
That's correct. Out of the negative and into the twos, baby. Ghost Rider says that, and he really just thinks the world is not great. He is writing on them, the ghosting. All right. Next category, please.
Character quotes for 2.
Character quotes for 2. Who says this quote? You're gonna need that bucket to carry around your severed head. Sword.
Who is Wolverine?
Who is Wolverine? He mains the character. He got it again. Nice. Back out of the hole with the original points you started with at this category. All right, 400. Please, go ahead.
Character quotes for 400.
400. Okay. Who says this quote? Master of the Iron Fist? Show me. Sword.
Who is Ryu?
Ryu! He is back into it with now 800 points. Sword really trying to take it this time. Okay. Please, go ahead.
Quotes for 800.
I really want to make sure that no one else gets this, huh? Okay. Who does Magneto say this quote to? So, you're not a mutant? I care not for your welfare. Be gone. Sword.
Who is Phoenix Wright?
That is incorrect. Fortunately. Anyone else with a guess? And we're skipping, unfortunate. Well, we were very close. That's to Rocket Raccoon. Now, I feel like that's kind of... It kind of makes sense. He's a rodent. He talks mutant, right? You know? He definitely wants to make sure that he's recruiting the right people, but not quite on that one. All right, Sword, you banged your points. Now you lost your points. Can you get it back? Next category.
I would like them back, and then some. Character quotes for 1,000.
1,000. Okay, all right. Who says this quote? You? Judge me? Sword.
That's Phoenix Wright.
That is...
I read this right! No!
That is incorrect. Down bad on the points. Any... resetting. Go ahead. So even though, right? Even though you didn't read the question right, you didn't even get the right person. Virgil says it to Ghost Rider. Because
and the funny thing is, this question we knew the moment we wrote it down. Someone was going to say Phoenix Wright.
We sure did. The word judge is the ambiguous quote here, and that is exactly what we were looking for. Because earlier we had someone, Ghost Rider, being a judge himself too, the judge for sin. And, you know, you just gotta know about the characters, man. You know, I feel bad for Sword, but, you know, down bad on points. He really
I thought it was gonna be She-Hulk, honestly, because she's also a lawyer.
That is very true too. She is, you know, on the judging side, you know, with the lawyers and stuff. But, you know, that wasn't correct either. But we got to move on. All the character quotes are now gone. So, yes, Sword, please continue.
Man, I lost everything I made in that category too. That's big sad.
Big ups, big downs, just like our stonks.
Big stonks. Arcade endings for 800.
Okay, back to arcade endings. Okay. What is Nova's new team name in his character ending? Sword.
Ooh, I'm going to take a wild guess here on this one. Say West Coast Avengers.
Incorrect. Man, everyone's taking a safe here. Jem with the commanding lead. I definitely respect it. The Mega Nova
I knew the Mega Nova. I was like, what the fuck did they call it? I was gonna say like Maverick Hunters or some shit. I don't fucking know.
Oh, when we went through the character endings, Oso went straight to that and said, I gotta get these motherfuckers in here. Only Nova can have as something as stupid as a name for his new team as the Mega Nova Corps. Why? Because he's recruiting the Mega Man characters. That's why. It is so stupid. And that's Nova, baby. Hell yeah. All right. Oh, boy. Okay, I think we're still going to continue with Sword. Please, go ahead.
Listen, I have to just try now. I'm so far down.
I totally respect it. 1000%, bro.
Arcade for 6.
Arcade for 6. Okay. Who meets with Viper in her ending? Gem.
Who is Nick Fury?
The commanding increased lead. 2300. Nick Fury sits down with her and says specifically, have you ever heard of S.H.I.E.L.D. and wants to recuperate C. Viper? Really? Wow. He likes that character, huh? All right. Next category.
Let's go arcade endings 4.
Arcade endings 4. All right. Who is on a date with Spencer? Sword.
Who is She-Hulk?
Yeah! So he definitely spit in the game. Yeah, okay. I see Spence trying to guess some of that. You know, the greens. I don't know. Oh, boy.
Sheesh.
Ooh, we're editing that in completely. Hell yeah. All right. All right, Sword, go ahead. Next category.
Arcade for 2.
Arcade for 2. Who is the prosecutor in Chris's ending? Gem.
Who is Daredevil?
That's correct. Wow, really check it. He did all the arcade endings before coming here. That's crazy. You know, someone actually doing their homework. Great. All right, go ahead, please.
I'll do in-game manual for 2.
In-game manual for 2. Going low on the stonks this time. What character is on the front page of the in-game manual?
Man, no one's guessing in this fucking category.
Well, we gotta get through it. Gem.
Who is Ryu?
That is incorrect. See?
I mean,
He's on the front page. How can you not see it? It's right there.
Sword, he got nothing to lose.
What do you mean he's got nothing to lose? He's got
No, Sword,
infinite to
Sword.
lose.
Come on, man. You got this, dog.
The timer ran out, people. We need production. All right. Well, it was a good guess, but Spider-Man is actually on the front cover. So, you know, everyone loves the...
was here.
Yeah, he definitely probably would have got that wrong too anyway. Sword, I think? Who is that? Oh, Gem. Gem actually got it. So, Gem, please, go ahead.
In-game manual for 4.
Yeah, let's get these out, right, yeah? On page 5, what is the controller used for explaining the controls? Sword.
What is an Xbox 360 controller?
That is correct. It's the Xbox 360 controller that is being used to show it. We did use the PC version for the in-game manual, but I believe that when it comes to like the PS4 version, we would have to like go and look at that specifics. But pretty much everyone plays on the PC at this point, so that's kind of the universe. Like, it may be like tournament-wise, like PS4 is the one, so technically that may be incorrect. It would show the PS4 one, but it would be unanimous to kind of like think that since we're all on PC playing it at this point, we would use that as the appropriate answer. So that's the one we went with the Xbox 360 version. So that is correct. Okay, continue, please.
Let's just clear out the manual.
All right, clear the manual out. Let's start reading. All right, on page 10, name 3 of the offline game modes. Gem.
What is arcade versus and training?
That is correct. Those are 3 of the offline modes. That is technically a trick question. You did not need to actually see the in-game manual to know what the individual offline game modes are. They are just displayed right there in front of you when you pick them. So if you got those right anyway, you didn't really actually need that. So kind of a trick on both ends, you know? All right, Gem, with a commanding 2,900 lead, we still have only 2 categories left. Plenty of points on the table. And it looks like we have still 2 daily doubles there. So as down bad as points as Sword is, there's definitely opportunities to fix that. And let's just keep on going, Gem.
Let's go Heroes and Heralds for 2.
Okay.
oh,
I must specifically say this again. When I said before that this is Heroes and Heralds, we just want to know, who's this? Tell me, who is this character? Sword.
Who is Red Skull?
That is correct. So,
Oh,
that is all that we're doing for the Heroes and Heralds for this time. I will not guarantee if we have a Heroes and Heralds for the next one, if they will be similar or not. But these are all your questions. I'm telling you that straight up. That is all Heroes and Heralds. Fight me for anyone who plays Heroes and Heralds. I don't want to hear it in the comments. That game mode sucks. But they're on here anyway, so... moving on. Please go ahead, Sword.
Heroes and Heralds for 4.
400. Who dis? New phone. Who dis? Xeno.
Anti-Venom.
Yes. Anti-Venom. Very close to one of the modded characters. Just, you know, different one. But still got it. Nice. Alright, Xeno. Go ahead.
Heroes and Heralds for 600.
Alright. New phone. Who dis? Gem.
Who is Hayato?
That's correct. A couple legacy characters coming in from Marvel 2 and even Marvel 1 that came into this game, and one of them being Hayato. Very good. Okay. All right. Continue.
Heroes and Heralds 8.
Here's Herald's 8. Okay. All right. New phone. Who dis? Sword.
Who is Savage Hulk?
Incorrect.
I'm gonna give him an opportunity on this one to be more specific.
Okay. No, it's coming in from the... I don't have any objection to that. I guess if you want to, be specific. I kind of...
He has to be more specific.
Jesus. I mean, that's the Savage Hulk from the Old Man Logan comics, if I recall correctly.
Well...
I don't know if that's specific enough, or which I don't know the exact name.
Wait. I can't buzz in anymore, right?
Oh, well, he's still kind of going in his... If me, oh,
I'm gonna have to... hold on. I'm gonna confer this.
I personally would say that this is incorrect, but I will give him the opportunity to...
Say it's incorrect, but,
Sorry for everyone watching. I just want to make sure that, I guess, to make it as best as it can be, you know? Is that you?
That was me, so I'm gonna say that's incorrect. You have to be very specific. So unfortunately, yeah.
Okay.
It's incorrect.
So yeah, we still have the buzzer available, and I will reset now. All right, Xeno, please go ahead.
I think I modded this at one point. Is it? I don't know how to pronounce the name. Is Maestro? Or something?
That is correct.
Yeah,
Maestro
man,
is who it is. Yeah.
Modding. Let's fucking.
Represent the
dude.
modding
You're a
community
god.
too. Yeah. No, I told you he's definitely the ones that's kind of show like head fronting a lot of stuff. A lot of the color palettes that were changed within the spring were from him too. So he is definitely on the forefront for him. So Xeno, please go ahead.
You know, fuck it. Let's just finish it off. Heroes and Heralds 1000.
Let's finish it out. This is one of the daily doubles. I swear, if someone gets this correct, I will personally just give you straight up $50. But this is your daily double. New phone. Who dis?
Fuck!
I know! I can explain who it is,
Gem.
but I don't know
Gem.
who it really
Gem.
wants.
Who is Steven from Dead Rising 1?
He got it.
I can't fucking believe it.
Wow.
Why do you think I main that man in the suit? It's not because my tag is well-dressed gem and I play characters that wear suits. It's because I love Dead Rising, dog. I love Dead Rising. Everyone knows Adam the Clown. Everyone knows the convicts. I know Steven because of Clean Up! Register 6! So where's that 50, B-man?
We need the Western Union transaction number to confirm.
I meant $50 bison dollars or Monopoly money. Do you want to take that in
No,
Mr. Hanky
no.
coin?
I got a perfect soundboard for this right now.
Beautiful.
Gem is holding one of the little registers at you, and all you hear is this.
Insert cash or select payment type.
Yo, I'm sorry.
Just
but
tell-
when
just-
were going-
We
Well, we
sat
were
for
all
like
doing
an
this.
hour and just looking at the list, and I said, "Who the fuck is gonna know Steven Chapman?" It's
We
the-
thought that but the one Frank player that's not here right now would have been the only person to get this right. We were both wrong.
Bro,
This
you
is
made a
so
big
great.
mistake inviting me on this show. I told you before. I said I play Frank Point. I have no brain cells.
I guess they all went to Steven Chapman. Okay,
Yeah.
you win the daily double, the only daily double for the 1,000. That makes you going up quite a lot in this section. Holy shit. We only have one more category, and that is character bios. So, with that increasingly commanding lead, Gem, continue.
Yeah, let's just start at 2.
All right. What is Dante's occupation? Sword.
What is Demon Hunter?
That's correct. He is demon/devil hunter. Either way just works well. Fights demons, fights devils. That's what he gets paid for. Okay. All right, continue.
400.
400. All right. In the character bio, what is Nova's real name? Gem,
What is Richard Ryder?
please, for the kids. His name is...
Dick Ryder from Hempstead, New York. Shout out to Tigres if you're watching the VOD or you watching right now.
Why do they name this guy Richard?
It's okay. It warms my heart that this wasn't a skip question. So I'm
Thank
okay with
fucking
this.
Lord Christ. All right, down to the last 3. With pretty much a commanding almost 2,000 plus lead over Xeno, we really need to try to get the last bit of these points to try to make any sort of lead going into this. So, character bios, go ahead.
600.
600. Daily double. This is the last daily double for our venture here for Jeopardy. What is Beautiful Joe's occupation? Sword.
What is a VFX student?
I'll give it to him. I will give it to him. VFX, high school student, pretty much student of actual... He doesn't actually really have an occupation. He is just a kid in high school, and he's just a hero. He doesn't actually make money. He is just a guy that just wanted to do movies. And it's very old game, so a lot of the new heads wouldn't know. But yeah, a lot of people thought he was old somehow in The Rise of Rookies. I don't know how they thought he was a grown-ass man. But, okay. All right, Sword. Somehow coming slowly. Maybe you might be able to get enough points to maybe consider second. But let's keep going. 800. Right?
I'm already doing the math here, and I know exactly how much Xeno needs to bet so he doesn't lose. I'm
Right.
already doing the math in my head. I have to get these right. Character for 8.
Character for 8. What game did Spencer first appear in? Sword.
Bionic Commando.
That is correct. Slowly but surely, we're getting it out here, man. And for the last one, no need to ask, it is just 1,000. What is Crimson Viper's speed on the power grid from 0 to 7? Sword.
At the risk of even being able to go into Final Jeopardy, what is a 5?
Incorrect. Is Jem gonna put up any points to make this interesting? Any at all?
No.
Hey, Jem, can I borrow some points?
Oh, man. Well...
Now, before I click this, we had I think there were 2 power grid questions on the first Jeopardy that we had.
Right.
One person got it right.
Yeah. So don't feel too bad, but this is a 3 scale. There is a lot that goes into those. Pretty much like how I said, them old Marvel cards, they are pretty much there. They're part of the models. It's not really making much sense within the game's perspective, but they just thought she's 3 strength. I don't know where that comes from. She's a normal person. Well, as much as it doesn't really make much sense considering the point values, no matter how much we bet here, unless Jem decides to go just full on, alright, well, we're still gonna have to do the final Jeopardy regardless.
Do it, you cowards.
Wait. So here's the thing. Xeno can technically bet it all and take first place, regardless.
How is that possible?
Well, Jem. Oh, I just realized. No, Jem has to. Yeah, you're right. All right.
So that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like, so does Jem want to go for the content, or just
No, but
or? Go ahead.
Jem can bet. I think he has to bet a minimum of like 100.
Well, he sure has to at least bet, right? You can bet 0, but you know it's technically you don't
Do
have
they
to.
have to be in increments of 100?
Yes.
Yeah, pretty much as as the points. We're not doing 3 points, bro. We're not.
No,
We're not betting.
I was gonna put in 420.
Maybe you could do 4,200.
You could.
You could.
I don't got balls.
Okay. So anyway, as much as it it pains me to see, we kind of do already have, just like the last time, pretty much set our first, second, third place runners, right? But we still have to do at least the Final Jeopardy question, because it is part of the Jeopardy experience. Now, thank you all so much for watching. Thank you everyone for the participants who came through. This was really quite a wild adventure. I'm sure you guys had a lot of fun. I really hope so. I'd love to hear your criticisms and all that stuff afterwards. But definitely shout you guys out one more time before we get into the Final Jeopardy. Where can we find you? And just shout whatever things you want out. So, Sword, go ahead first.
Yeah, no, if you guys don't know me, I'm the co-founder of Rise of Rookies, which has been, as a humble brag, kind of instrumental in bringing the entire community together from lowest level to highest level. And we train newer players on how to play the game, and help the the middle ground players get find matches and find good coaches, and then even the higher level players, they like to find games in the circuit as well. So it's kind of evolved into sort of the second Marvel Discord, if you will. So you can always catch me around there. I'm the big bad Discord police. I'm always in there making enemies. Yeah, that's pretty much what I do on a daily basis. Twitch.tv/RiseOfRookies. .fgc. I'll post an invite link in the meeting chat. But yeah, that's what I do.
All right, thank you so much, Sword, for playing. Definitely a lot of fun having you on, for sure. And of course, with the commanding lead, Jem, please represent the local Long Island scene. Represent whatever you got going on. Let it out.
What's good, guys? My name is Jem. I, of course, help run tournaments over at Collector's Emporium over at 2705 Hempstead Turnpike in Levittown. It is super fun. We run King of Fighters 15, which is pretty much my main game at this point. We run Guilty Gear Strive, and we rotate between Marvel 3 and Skullgirls right now. It's been really fun for these last 6 months, really just getting some weekly stuff with the FGC stuff. Shoutouts to Cyanox Senku, shoutouts to T-Grass, shoutouts to My Game Dragon. I think he's in the chat right now, specifically My Game Dragon. And of course, shoutouts to the man who makes me sound like a mouse, Mikey631. Love you guys to death. And of course, guys, outside of fighting games, I'm also a voice actor, doing some fun stuff. I like yelling at a microphone and praying to God my spit doesn't get all over my closet. I'm going to also hit enter. I had this copied and pasted for a long time in your chat. I'll be honest there, B-Man.
That's totally fine. Please let it all in there. And thank you again so much. He's definitely so much fun and definitely so well into the community out here. And I really love not even just the fact that I'm Long Island. I can't really show them out enough, but they really do a great amount of work. And they just pull off one of the biggest events they could have ever had with the regionals. And their monthlies are still spectacular, and even their weeklies. I love all these guys, and these guys really keep all these games, including Marvel, strong. So definitely, if you are within the New York area or just want to come out for just a good time within the tri-state area or something, if you guys got a free weekend, I'd love to see you guys there. And of course, Jem would be there to welcome you in with Stephen Chapman, open arms. And of course, we have, one of my favorite people I've met personally. I've met him at Combo Breaker. He is one of the pinnacle heads for keeping the scene alive when it comes to creativity on the Marvel scene, and that is Xeno. So please take it away.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Thank you again for B-Man for inviting me here. I had a lot of fun. Obviously, we're going to get this finished up in a bit, but you guys can follow me over on Twitter at Xeno_TG, or here on Twitter, on Twitch, I should say, at Xeno_VT. I am a Marvel 3 modder, and I'm also a VTuber, so I have a lot of variety streams. And for those who play Marvel 3, be sure to look out before the end of the month. We got another free update coming out, so yeah, be sure to look for that.
All right. So thank you guys, and of course, let's of course shout out the co-runner of this, Oso. Oso, please, the floor is yours.
Also a cool guy here on pretty much all of my tags. I'm a variety streamer as well, so you'll catch me playing some Marvel, any of the mainstream AAA games that do come out. But if you guys do want to catch me on Twitch, it's twitch.tv/ohsocoolguy. And I'm also one of the mods as well in Rise of Rookies, so I tend to hang out in that Discord a bunch to help out all the new players or play against people that want to play against a brain dead myself. So.
Nova players rise up, baby. And yes, thank you all so much. And of course, tremendous efforts by everybody. And of course, thank you again, Oso. He's definitely the co-runner for this. Really been putting a lot of work for these. So with that, let's get the final Jeopardy. As much as it doesn't really matter, we do have a question to go through. So let's just get the Jeopardy theme ready and get your... Remember, we must have your answer written and also your point values of how much you're actually going to wager. So let's get this over with. In the opening comic book for Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, who are the 3 characters shown on the last panel? Your time starts now. Let's not get demonetized. I'm gonna do it anyway. I don't think it does matter because it hasn't come up on my last video, but hey, we're still gonna go for it anyway. Alright, so we're gonna just go through the line. I will reveal the answer once we're all done so we can differentiate the point values. So let's start off with Sword, as deep hole as it is. Let's just see what we got going. At least let's try getting the answers out. What do we have here? Let's try to... Oh, that camera is... It does not like you.
Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. Hold on. I'll just DM it to you. I am...
That's okay, yeah. That's fine, yeah. We'll still take that. If it just doesn't pick up, it doesn't pick up. That's fine. As long as it's still written anyway and I can just read it. Ryu, Wolverine, and Spidey. And what did you wager? Nothing. Okay. That is his answer. All right. Jem, please put up your what you have. That's Dante, Deadpool, and what is that? MP Gone? Magneto. Okay. All right. He put 420. All right. We're just gonna say that's incorrect. We're just gonna put that out right now. How much was that? Minus 420.
Yeah.
We could just kind of do our math real quick. And Xeno, what have you wagered? And what can you... Hulk, Chris, Nemi for 100 points. That is also incorrect. These are characters that are within that comic panel, or at least the comic itself. But every time you do hit Marvel 3 and you click the button to press start after the logo, you kind of see those things kind of flip. You see Galactus on the page, but the last panel shows Deadpool, Dante, and Iron Man. So close, yet so far. Not like the points matter in that regard, but Jem with the 420 deduction, still very close to getting that right. But I can't believe Steven Chapman is the fucking MVP of tonight. He is your winner, so absolute congrats. This man said 8,000 times on his Twitter, and even to me personally yesterday, I'm not even going to win. This is just going to be so much fun. And this man pulled out the Steven Chapman knowledge and secured himself, along with TNS Sandwich, to being in the final Jeopardy as far as our winners go. So you are the winner. Absolute big claps, big sound claps. You also win $25 and 50 Bison Monopoly bucks. Go fuck yourself with that answer. And for Xeno, you did come up a little bit short, but you are able and willing, if you would like to be, on the second to last one for our last chance qualifier. So if you're able to, we would love to have you for our runner-up, and you could definitely get your last chance to come in for a second chance. So you are in the clear. Sounds good. Okay, so you will be locked in with BKN, and we'll have one more open for the Jeopardy. And once again, for everyone that's in the chat and for the YouTube VOD, this will be on August 13th. So we have about 3 weeks from now. We're gonna have our Evo trip. You know, we're gonna like take a little bit from there, and then we'll get everybody set up. Hopefully after Evo, like maybe that weekend, just to confirm everyone to play. And then we'll have that last open one. Then we'll have the winner of that, and then the second place for the last chance qualifier. Then we'll have only one person left to add to that last one to then get all of our winners up for the last final Jeopardy. So thank you guys again so much. It was so much fun getting everybody in here. I think that's going to do it for the Twitch chat at least. I'm going to send you guys over for Tampa Never Sleeps. They are still going through Danger Room. So thank you guys again so much for everyone participating and everyone watching on the YouTubes. But we're going to go ahead and raid them. Thank you guys again. Big ups for all. That's it. And everyone who's watched, thank you for watching. Everybody, let's just sign out. Thank you guys again for playing. All right. See you guys later. And remember, Steven Chapman is not going to be on the next Heroes and Heralds question. Thank you guys, and have a blessed night. I'll see you guys next time.
Nah, cause what the fuck was that? What the fuck?